You guys, I am still pregnant.
Very much so.
You know what I keep thinking about lately is when I had just gotten into the second trimester, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just really trying to like soak it all in this time and whatever, and I'm just like, that ship has so sailed. Like being in the third trimester, I'm just like, get this baby out.
I don't blame you.
So what's on the agenda today?
Today it's going to be drywall this entire wall, well, as far as I can get anyways. So the kitchen and this hallway. You got little singing children out there. Do this kitchen and hallway as far as I can, and with this actually I wanted to point out with the mineral wool was it actually got a little challenging in some areas just because the spray foam was so overfilled and I didn't have much room to work with the mineral wool, so I kind of had to shave some spots down in order to get it to fit. But I mean, I guess you're overfilled on spray foam, so it's higher R value with that. But other than that, everything's ready to go, and throw some sheetrock up.
I think he has your singing voice.
Yeah.
But first, before we can do any drywall and make that mess, we need to clean up this mineral wool. I don't know what happened. I think a cougar got in here and ripped apart a bag or something, but it's gotta go.
Yeah, that's what happened. By cougar, do you mean?
Okay, whatever. I knew that was coming. I am not older than you. The bathroom has become the storage closet slash burger shop.
It's multifunctional.
Come on. I feel like I'm watching a tooth extraction. If the world ended and you needed a dentist, you needed a tooth pulled, would you let me pull your tooth?
Yeah, if the world had ended,
I'd be your dentist.
you would be my mentis.
What's the name of your dentist? Crentis?
Hello? Food time.
The Barbie table is inside of the couch.
He put the Barbie table inside of the couch? Oh no!
I'm sorry, Mama.
Okay.
Pick up the
Okay, I'll get it. What did mommy make?
Mama made eggs. Like waffles and eggs.
Oh, waffles and eggs? She made breakfast? Yummy. All right, I'll be right there. I love you. Bye.
I'm in here for like 2 seconds and I'm already covered in drywall.
That's always the case with you. Paint, drywall, whatever we're working with.
Same.
And it always tends to find your butt.
Really?
Yeah.
My butt and now my belly. It's hard to imagine when there's a fridge over here and that cabinetry and everything.
It's gonna be a narrow little passage.
Right?
It's like the birth canal almost, you know? You got a small little passage and then you see the light.
Baby, that is the weirdest reference you could have ever made. That is so odd. It's so weird.
You go do the frosting soup.
Mmm.
Those are some scary clouds right there.
So I finished my longest stretch of drywall, and now it's on to my last few areas that I can do until we move it. So that's going to be the walls going into the bedrooms. So going into the bedrooms and also this closet. I want to do this other hallway wall that butts up to the bathroom, but I'm going to hold off on that. The reason being to that is because the tub's not installed, and I know it's going to be not fun to kind of turn it the opposite direction in that small space. So I'm going to leave that wall open so I can have extra space and whatnot. You never know, it might be actually pretty easy to drop it in, but I can't install the tub until that exterior wall is done, so I can't do anything with the bathroom. As far as finishing up drywall, it's just these two walls going into the bedrooms. So this section of drywall is going to be fun to film just because it's a narrow hallway. So getting the camera into, or getting shots within this cabin have been proven to be quite difficult because you only got a few select areas that you can really kind of use, and you have to use a wide angle lens, so it's very hard to shoot. And there's many times where just you get so frustrated trying to capture a certain area. It's just like you got wall studs and things in your way, so it's a bit of a challenge. Ooh, buddy, that one may be a winner. I think that one's perfect, actually. I don't even have to cut it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So I ended up being one piece short of drywall. I under-calculated the kind of closet and doing the interior of that. So until I can get that piece, and also I'm going to be starting mud here soon, so I might as well get myself all prepped for all of that. So before I make a trip to the store, I have a project inside that I have to do before the little one comes. That is this door. If you couldn't hear, it's rather noisy. I think it looks great. It's like, I like the contrast. It's like a kind of like a truth wall, but truth door, I guess. They say a truth wall for like alternative buildings, for like shows what's behind, what it's made of. Like airships, they'll have like a window to show the tires. Straw bale houses will have like straw bale windows, you know. But anyways, so that was kind of my touch on this. And it looks great, but it's just too noisy. I built this on a trailer, and the trailer's not as flat as I thought. So the door kind of rubs inside the pocket door. It's not my best work. So I'm going to take this down, and we actually ended up buying a 5-panel door, so it looks just like all the other interior doors, and we're just going to replace it with that.
So what do you wish you would have done differently?
I mean, I guess the one thing I would do differently is, I don't know how it would work in this situation, in this setup, but it would be a barn door.
Yeah, it wouldn't have worked with the way that we had done everything, like the framing and all that, but doing the metal door as a barn door would have been a much better option than trying to fit it within that pocket and then have it clank around.
Yeah. Because the pocket door kit is also got metal frame against that, so when it does, since it does have a little bit of warp to it, it can hit the pocket door kit, and it just amplifies that metal on metal. So, and also this handle is magnetic, so whenever you close it, that clank, it wouldn't be as amplified if it didn't have a metal door like amplifying the whole sound. So it's just not very quiet for baby. See if we can do this delicately. The only thing that should be holding it in now is just brad nails. So I don't want to go too crazy on prying, or at least wedging. There it goes. Man, it's crazy how this latex paint just peels back.
So how's it going?
Good.
Darling, I'm not happy about that.
Got a little bit of peelage From what I've researched, it's because you're supposed to use a special primer on the drywall before you paint it. And I just used did I use a primer? No, I think I just used a paint primer combo. I don't even think I used so I think that was the issue. It's not an issue except for when you try to pull trim up and then you get a little bit of peelage and then it becomes an issue. So I'm gonna have to address this. Shouldn't be a big deal, but she's not too happy about it.
It was literally the thing I was afraid of happening, and then it literally happened.
Oh boy, man, this door's heavy.
He just took off the handle and found a little block down there.
Do we even have this block set anymore?
Yeah, it's in the other container. It's cute. Once he got the door in, it was time to repair the wall where the paint had peeled up. First, he used wood glue to seal the drywall. Then he applied a thin layer of drywall mud to even out all of the surfaces. And this was followed by a light sanding, and then it was time for primer. After the primer, he reinstalled the trim and then caulked and painted it. This definitely was a project that took us a little bit more time than we thought it would, just because the paint had peeled up and because between each step you had to wait, depending on the product, between 12 to 24 hours before you could apply the next product. So this was just something that Spencer worked on in between the steps of the drywall process in the cabin. So yeah, it definitely took more time than we thought it would, but very happy with the way that it turned out. And I'm just so glad that we decided to do this now, because you know, we're gonna have 5 people living in this house here soon, and it's a small house. So having a door that can shut gently and just have a quiet space away from the rest of the chaos is essential. And I know that we're really going to appreciate having this done when the baby does come.